Flooding issues in South Carolina may not result from what you think it is. It's not as simple as blaming climate change. Our state is growing with people and industry. Growth requires more rooftops and concrete, leaving less pervious surface to deal with rain runoff. As our communities grow, flooding concerns become a larger problem. There are three ways government attacks problems: money, sweat, intellect. While lawmakers may find money to be the simplest solution, Benji Buck with Buck Outdoors Stormwater Solutions suggests how to combine money with sweat and intellects. Benji brings you the second video in a four-part series around South Carolina's stormwater regulations.
Stormwater money is flowing in South Carolina, but clean water doesn't come from money. It comes from people. I'm so thankful that grants and resilience funding have enabled pond retrofits, flood mitigation, improved green infrastructure, but funding often stops at construction. Before I suggest some means of improvement, I need your help. Would you quickly tap that follow button? This allows YouTube to see how much people are interested in our content and keep our messages and training in front of the right types of people. Okay, now that you're following, here's some simple steps to improve stormwater. We need to allow funding for training and oversight. Now, I'm talking 5% of a project's funding be used for staff training, inspection protocols, and maintenance plan. We can drastically increase the lifespan and efficiency of stormwater infrastructure this way. This isn't waste, it's return on investment. It enables returns on investment to last. We're playing the long game and securing sustainability. The second improvement that I want to lay out there is we need to build maintenance into the grant conversation. Ask up front, who's going to maintain this? How often is it going to be maintained? And with what funds are you going to continue to maintain this? Years ago in our county, we had a particular council member who I referred to as Miss Parks, because every time she got up, she was talking about putting a new park in our county. These parks had some amazing intentions. However, at one point I asked her, we may have the money to put these parks in, but how are we going to maintain them for longevity? Today, we have a lot of parks that are dilapidated and have become just hangouts for drug activity. So it's not about building, it's about sustainability, maintaining. And these kind of conversations need to happen up front before we start building. It's part of considering the cost before we build. And I'm going to tell you, if projects can't answer these questions, they shouldn't be fast-tracked. The third suggestion that I have is use projects as learning tools. Every stormwater project provides data. We live in the information age, and stormwater is so far behind on data collection. I can't even get a complete list of discharge points in most counties. We need to use GIS mapping better throughout the state and then track what has failed, what performs well, what costs are more than expected. Shared lessons reduced future costs statewide. We also need to know what types of infrastructures are being used. When were they installed and what's the expected lifespan on these BMPs? We can then predict areas that may be underperforming or what areas need immediate attention. Stormwater funding works best when we build systems, not structures.
This concludes the second of a four-part series regarding improving the way South Carolina handles stormwater. Benji Buck and Buck Outdoors Stormwater Solutions is based in Greenville, South Carolina. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our Stormwater channel.